The 0-2. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Man, he likes it how that goes back.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit. So
Strikes out the side of the gifted. Top of the second, standing here is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. The clerk, back to right. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
there's one away. That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it out.
So up next, Will Brennan. This has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. In the air to left, down the line. And that drops foul.
Plus, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last.
Dale like y suscríbete.
You'll see those numbers really back
Esa cosa no me dejó ir bien.
Let's go here in the second.
One there. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Brings down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Eric Wagaman digs in now. Out to short, Perdomo. Rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Gilberto Celestino. The pitch. A bit behind the backswing. It's strike 1. Celestino in his 3rd season, batting in the cleanup spot. And they traded for him earlier this year.
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Ramona, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está todo? Las águilas ganando. El Moreno Rodríguez.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
¿Qué niño? Es las águilas. Ya te va a dar eso, hermano. Ya te dije a ellos, la vaina que le va a dar en la cabeza.
Van a romper a él y se van a dar un golpe.
Chavanico para allá.
Righty delivers. Now fly ball right center. Sizing this one up. Nabs it. 2 way down.
Denle like, suscríbanse. Se me va a conectar poca gente hoy.
Chance for Anthony Garcia.
He's done a great job.
Ya yo estoy diferiendo.
Recently, currently owns his 7th hitting streak.
Garcia gets a piece.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just keep it on the corner.
Here's the swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Heading the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. In the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Renee Pinto.
There for a strike. Wow, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. A little more urgency out there.
Kicks Indians. In the air, left side. Garcia takes the catch, and there's one gone. There's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Myers. Late on that fastball.
In the all-black circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you're going to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Durant throws the first in time. And here's the rookie center fielder, Andy Pappas. That's outside.
Pero si lo va a dañar, no me tropieces así.
The third, no score. Bounced up the middle. Durant tosses the first, and that'll do it. Home hit. And we're back. Now it's rookie first baseman, Alan Rodriguez. The line of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Going too soon and strike two.
Every team has a
Vaya para allá, ¿qué es lo que está haciendo? Vaya a botar para allá, ya.
seems way
Está viendo
too
sábana para acá.
aggressive. You wonder what they talk about.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
They're trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one's fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely. You want to be able to adjust on a ball or two and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke off, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to get back there and run down.
Mira, no botan, man. Coge esa para allá, coge esa. Denle like, señores, suscríbanse. Que llegar más seguidores, suscríbanse al canal.
Blasted Bergen. As broadcaster, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Right into the plate. Lifted in the air, out to left. Brennan makes the grab, 2 down.
Good pitch. You just got to have him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here's the third baseman. Struck out swinging his first time.
Denle like, suscríbanse. Mira,
Swing and a miss.
abrazado, sí.
Well, I think the dish right
Demasiado
now,
adelantado.
playing aggressive over the part of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his temper is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Todo bien, América. ¿Cómo está todo? ¿Cómo está?
Picks up strikeout number
Gaby, ¿qué es lo que es?
1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. No score.
Gaby, ¿qué es lo que es? Permiso, medio.
Leading off, Josh Lowe.
Gaby, entonces, ¿qué es lo que es?
Leclerc, back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like you do a nice job of it.
Váyase a acotar para allá para su cama. Váyase a acotar, váyase a acotar. Tengo una
Ven,
mano
ven, yo
que
no puedo también. Caminen para tu cama y vayan
I
a
don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Váyase por allí, que estoy incómodo. Yo no sé cómo me broma demasiado, bueno.
Speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to
Vamos,
disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
That is Swing and a miss there.
There's a good opportunity in this area to join the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Harvey Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that will drop foul. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. He's up there. And there's one down. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball could be two. Underhanded to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the fourth. We're tied, nothing. Ready to go. And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. Swinging a foul straight.
Gabi, ¿qué loco?
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches. They're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got the batter down. Geraldo Perdomo. In the first pitch, misses for ball one. Big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The other way.
Lo cogió también.
For the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Celestino at the plate now. That's ball one. Thanks to a fastball up in the zone.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
2 outs. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Lau at the plate. Now he catches the corn for a strike. Lau, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. And this is inside. Here comes the pitch. Stays alive. 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Blue. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Leclerc departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads to the dugout. Back with the new line, Edgarfilm. Jorge Alcala will take over here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up with that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of them right here if they can get it.
Will Brennan will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. 0-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. now 1-2.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not. But they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Big swing and miss. And at first, one away. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. So making in, number 59. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. It started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Low, right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series.
Denle like, señores, suscríbanse. Ay, pille, qué palo. Palo, qué palito. Suscríbanse, señores, denle like, compartan el video para llegar a más seguidores.
Swings and misses.
Denle like a uno, suscríbanse ahí. Compartan la transmisión. Ay, ¿qué va a hacer el partido de Lenzo bateando?
Rodriguez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time.
Un palo, está bien.
In there for a strike. The ball's too
No,
strong.
maté un coco. Pónganle por el medio, picho.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging.
Lo punchó.
And we're back. And now, Marcelo Meyer. The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Gets it to first. Then up and down. So up next, Andy Pajas. That one
No, para el medio, señores, denle like, suscríbanse.
Way inside.
Right, double up on the off-speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-1. The line to the pitch. All tied up under the top half of the
Denle like,
sixth.
señores, suscríbanse. Good job,
To the
señores.
quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Josh Lowe now at the plate, 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. That one's in there. 0-2 down.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The pitch.
Ay, dime a ver, Fernandito.
Good, and
Tranquilo. Aquí jugando esta vaina porque estoy cansado. ¿Vale? Que me dijeron que voy para fama, me cansé. ¿No? Una vez, Fernandito, Botica, ¿qué hace? Botica, ¿en qué tú estás? ¿En qué tú estás, Botica? Dale like, comparte la transmisión, Botica. Suscríbete al canal. Botica, ¿en qué tú estás?
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in,
Está bebiendo tú, Botica.
it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in, and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really geared up.
Botica, di que tú te vas a dar un humo, di que. Ahora es el 24, ¿verdad? Y que te va a dar un humo de Clarén. ¿Verdad? Todo un humo.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Botica, que te va a dar un humo, tú. Botica, te va a dar un humo, tú, de Clarén. Cae, bola, cae, bola.
Dominant performance for
Está bebiendo, te voy a decir. Está bebiendo.
He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So
Vino caballo blanco.
gonna knock him off the strike too much.
Dale like, Botica, comparte la transmisión, suscríbanse para llegar a más seguidores. Suscríbanse, los que están bebiendo, cómo están pasando esta Navidad, cómo están esta Navidad. Están bebiendo alcohol, están bebiendo Clarén, bebiendo cerveza. No beban tanto, denle like, los amigos, suscríbanse, compartan la transmisión para llegar a más seguidores. ¿Cómo están bebiendo? Botica, está bebiendo Clarén tú. Mándame un baile entonces, Botica, por eso. Si yo adiviné, Botica, mándame un super chat. Botica, mándame un super chat ahí.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Esa bola no cayó, Botica, cayó. Botica, manda un like ahí. Botica. Dale like, Botica, comparte la transmisión. Esta gente no hace una carrera y matado, estas águilas. 0-0 el partido. Botica y Padilla, ¿en qué está? Padilla está batido de lechosa. Botica y Padilla. Lo ponchamos a esa Botica.
Well, they didn't want to go after it with the fastball at all, and now with that, nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing.
Botica, dale like, Botica.
I'd be thinking it was only a matter of time.
Oye, suscríbanse los amigos, denle like, compartan la transmisión para llegar a más seguidores. Vamos a rifar un teléfono por aquí, pero necesito que me ayuden, suscríbanse. ¿Qué teléfono yo puedo rifar por aquí, Botica? Para conseguir más seguidores, ¿qué teléfono puedo conseguir? Un teléfono, un Motorola, voy a rifar un Motorola, un B60. Voy a rifar un B60 o una BlackBerry. Se puede rifar para los que apoyan un Huawei, un Alcatel. Pero casi
Brings it in, and that is that.
esos teléfonos no se ven los Alcatel.
Bottom of the seventh, and down to shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a pitch. High fly ball down the left field line.
Y otra sala.
Brennan moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup.
Botica.
Celestino.
Va a rifar aquí por el canal un teléfono de Alcatel.
Gotta be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. If you're a hitter, gotta be ready to
Un muerto,
even
Botica.
have a lot of success on that first pitch of the
Un
event.
teléfono, bueno rifar.
0-2 now.
Ese honrón, Botica, para allá, la sacó ese Botica, mire.
On this one.
La sacó.
And it's off the top of the wall.
Ay, no.
Through to the second.
Elizabeth, ¿no se la había sacado ese hombre?
All over that one. Great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling a weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One down.
Yo pensé que este hombre había sacado Botica.
He's been a great free agent sign. Captain the
Dale, dale, Botica.
foul ball.
Botica, mándame un super chat
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to
de $1,000, de $1,000 nada más.
base hit. It's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on that.
Por ahí, Botica.
And it finds its way through for a run. In the third now. So runners at the corners and one.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
En el like, los amigos, suscríbanse.
With that one, he pulled it hard into the outfield.
Suscríbanse. Compartan la transmisión para llegar más seguidores.
Stepping in, Anthony Garcia.
Antonio García, señor
Swing and a
Batiana.
miss as he was late. Really felt that fastball.
Big pitch right here. He's going to
Yeah,
try to
all
make a
right.
pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Ten cuidado, si se lleva hoy me sigan algo, mira. Denle like, señores, compartan la transmisión para llegar más seguidores.
And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Botica, bebé Cleren.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses.
Buen
Struck
chance.
him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toe.
Como ese libro de un palo.
The sink of his body. That's his fifth strikeout in the series, and we're just 2 games in. So
Mira, que me pague la
to
bola.
see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Brings it in. And that is the third out.
Eso lleva un palo.
For the top of the 8th. Now, here is Will Brennan. Little chopper over.
0-0 por el partido en octavo. Uy, no, yo creo que es difícil los juegos de tercera
He
falla.
deals.
Now back on.
Denle like, señores, compartan la transmisión. Suscríbanse. ¿Qué están bebiendo? ¿Vino o romo? Regálenme un pedazo de cerdo por ahí. Digan conmigo.
After this one, that was his third strikeout, and this one.
¿Quién está vendiendo serio? ¿Quién está comiendo serio?
He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Es bueno el cerdo asado.
Swing and a foul. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. Rene Pinto getting ready to hit.
Vamos a poner por el medio, reúnen el viento.
That one to first. And foul ball.
Pues la puede estar por ahí. Todo ponchado, ¿verdad? Todavía.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth.
Pues que nos quieres a ponchar. Vamos a ver si no lo ponchar. De muerte.
That is right there. Yeah, that's ball one.
Ya han ponchado ahí.
Swinging, he chased the changeup. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Botica.
On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Carlos Molino. Swing and a tap when it rolls
No
foul.
puedo haber matado que lo pongo.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To third, boots it,
Ahí sí.
and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Es un error ahí.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like
Déjalo ahí, no lo saque, no.
Taj Bradley done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Joel Crudell gets into the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Esa letra ahí que se la fue.
Next is the designated hitter.
Metió un palo, ¿está bien?
Late swing foul off.
No hace un atrasado, Leeds.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Dice por el
Just a
medio.
really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And another ball. Swings and misses. Struck him
Bien.
out. Gassed it right by him.
Lanzamiento
Here's the
contra
third
uno.
baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Castro.
Well, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Vamos, un palo.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. 1-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. One hit to right. Lowe has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Ezekiel Duran will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, come and give me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Dale live, Botica.
And that's in the dirt. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And the inning is So remaining in the game defensively, Castro. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Now around second, going for third. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the hitters. They take so many reps in the cages, working on the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. It did it perfectly.
Andy Paz, the next to hit. Paz having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss, strike one. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Richie Palacios.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses the zone. And that's ball one. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. Throws to second. Here comes Paz around third. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
It's around the board and picks up an RBI. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but you just got extended and put the barrel on it. Shows a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. Now back all the way, and that's out of play. Palacios over at second, one down. On the ground, right side. Tosses the first, 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Celestino racing over to make the catch. And on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here, so he's been excellent.
Perdomo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Rips one to right. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Gilberto Celestino digs in now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And out front there as he swings through it. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carried on the fastball up in the zone. And yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. One down, base is empty. 1-2. Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers. The pitch. Backed off the plate that time. And the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck from us. Give it a chase. And that one hops the wall. Around second now. Going for 3. In there safely.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the right fielder, 1 for 3. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1 and 2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A kind of weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. In the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. By the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Garcia in the box
Si
here.
empatamos este juego ya, pero más es un empate. No, no va a empatar.
That misses the zone. 2-0. This one deep.
Igual con un honrón lo empaté. Un empate, lo dije. Con un honrón. Santo Dios.
Massive home run. It's 2-2. Listen to
Solo
these
empate.
fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our
You can feel the energy. Puedes sentir la energía. Bueno, ahí, un honrón que le va a sacar.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Oye ahí.
So digging in, Alan Rodriguez. Outfield playing
Wow,
very
they were.
deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Cut on in this 96 with that fastball.
Ten cuidado, puede sacar esto también.
2 runs across in the inning in the last half of inning number 9. Slice to right. Low makes the catch, inning over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. Back after this on the show.
Mm.
Alcala back to work. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody
Ese
out.
pase pitch
So they
bien.
hold the runner in third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. After on second, to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste it. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So up next, Eric Wagaman. Yuri Perez takes over on the mound. 32nd appearance. Yeah, swing and a miss.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Next offering is downstairs. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Right-hander pitch deals. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And it's 1 down.
Such a confident slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Renee. Swinging a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that for strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that you can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
At the belt finds. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AD going. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. Squirts away a little bit. Brennan up to second. Runner at third hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
He goes. 2 gone now.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infielders in, so now they can move back and give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. 1-1. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch misses. All 3. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in extras, and runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to him, Carlos Colino.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Fouled off, he was late. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, but we've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And takes low for ball 1.
And hats off because I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's even up.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a strikeout.
Well, there's no shorting up with 2 strikes right there. I mean, it looked to me like he had one thing on his mind, and that was trying to end this ball game. Well, it's kind of surprising since he was leading off this inning, but when you look at the long ball and how often it's relied upon in terms of scoring runs, being able to win ball games, I guess I'm not so surprised with the way he went after that with 2 strikes.
Late swing, fouled off. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Moving to the bullpen, Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. O'Shea also getting ready. The winning run on second base, and a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Now, drifts towards it. Balls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the Breaking ball inside. Ball one. And another ball. 2-0. Swings through that one out front that time.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand his zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Yeah, that skips into there. And it's second. And ball forward to a goal.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Out to short. And that is a big first out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
So two in scoring position with one out. And next is the designated hitter, Richie Palacios. Kicks Indians. Chop to third. Throws to first in time. Got the out. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. This one lifted in the air, left field. Garcia settles underneath it, makes the gap, and that's the third out. Now to the ball game on defense. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. The pitch. That's out the bar, and it's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed.
Normally, you wouldn't mind giving up first base, but the power waiting on deck might change your thinking a bit. Bad spot for the pitcher here in this count.
And fouled off. The 3-1. Late on that fastball.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Liner, Collins second.
That's like crazy as a hitter if you want. I mean, he could have hit that ball more in the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Verdono at the plate now, and that's inside.
We're going to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1. How about miss? In the air, right side. Low, ranging after it. Squeezes it. Running chance at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 balls. So here's the cleanup hitter.
These fans don't like to see that because they show up to watch him swing the bat. This team does not want to let him.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the right fielder. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winning run at third, 2 down. This guy's got good power with one swing and it can run it for him. Swing and a miss, but he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And another ball. Ripped to third, well handled, and that'll end the inning. On to the 12th at the plate, Brandon Lowe. Perez back to work. And downstairs. Well. And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the hitter's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you, so I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one into knees for a strike. That misses, and the count's full. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. So digging in, Will Brennan. Bounce to third, and that one finds its way through. Runner around third, on his way to the plate.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine, another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. When they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's the catcher, Renee Pinto. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Swings through that one, 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out on the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Slow roller to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here in extras, and a new kick. Substitution now at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Judson Hernandez. We're in extras here, and here is Anthony Garcia. The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0.
In this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. This is outside. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2. And at second. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. just missing there. And the count's full.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss. Count on strikes, so there's one away here in the 12th. So up next, Alan Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Rip, but it curls foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead and here in extra innings. Swings and misses. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Polito swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's going to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there it is.
When you go to a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive.